Hey folks, welcome once again to another episode of Swill and Grog's Wonderful World of Beer here in Honolulu, Hawaii. Now, hot on the heels of the Bud Light Platinum review, I thought I'd review a Bud Light Lime, which comes in at 4.2% alcohol by volume. And what I'm holding in my hands is a 25 fluid ounce can, which cost me $3.59 at Food Pantry. Not really a good price in American terms, but yeah, in Australian terms, wow. That's fantastic value. I mean, yeah, given that, yeah, I'm holding 25 fluid ounces of beer in my hand. All right, now, this is an incredibly popular brew here in the States, much like the Bud Light Platinum, believe it or not. A lot of you in Australia would be familiar with Miller Chill, which isn't even made here in the US anymore. Yeah, but this is, yeah, obviously Budweiser's or Anheuser-Busch's version of a yeah, light, yeah, lime infused beer. All right, so without further ado, I'll crack this lovely can open that's been deep chilled for days and pour it out into the trusty pint glass. Let's just give it an aggressive pour. There's plenty of it. Okay. Set the can down. Alright, so get a look at that. Yeah, a nice bright white head there. About bang on 2 fingers. Yeah. A clear golden yellow appearance, quite effervescent. What does it smell like? Okay. There's definitely some lime present there. Yeah. Yeah, definitely picking that up. Not really getting much else, actually. Yeah. But that's not at all surprising, given that it's a lime infused beer. Alright, so we've talked about the appearance and the aroma, so let's jump straight into the taste test. Cheers to you all, folks. All right, well, up front, yeah, I'm getting a lot of citrus and, some subtle sweet malts as well. It still is a beer, after all. There's absolutely no bitterness to speak of. It goes down smooth and it's quite refreshing actually. So let's have another go. All right, well, it's definitely quenching my thirst. The body's certainly quite light, but I wouldn't call it watery. Yeah, it's definitely holding that, taste profile. The lime, yeah, isn't like overpowering, and complements the brew, quite well. A lot of people that don't like regular beer might, be into this, quite possibly. Yeah, it's not really a very well. It's not really comparable, in my opinion, to Miller Chill. The Miller Chill had, well, the original formulation of it had a strong sort of lime flavour coming through, and a lot of sort of saltiness as well. But this is like mostly sweet and just smooth. But it certainly does, refresh on a day such as today. Is it drinkable? Well, yeah, at 4.2% ABV, it certainly is very drinkable, and yeah, you could session a lot of this, I guess. Yeah, I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised this time around. It's not the, to be honest, it's not the first time I've tried it, but the first time I did try it, I think again I was in Las Vegas. I don't know why I didn't do any reviews on that trip. Maybe I was just depressed about yeah, how bad the Last Jedi was, but I won't get into that. Um, yeah, but this time around, because I've probably purchased this from the store, food pantry, and had it deep chilling in the fridge for a few days. And poured it into a chilled glass. It's yeah, probably at the right temperature for consumption. So it's really hitting the spot. It can certainly make a hell of a difference. You know, in terms of your enjoyment of beer, if yeah, the beer isn't served to you at the right temperature. Yeah, that's a huge factor that a lot of people probably don't take into consideration. Anyway, I digress. I've already covered off the price point, which probably wasn't the best in American terms. You'd probably buy it in the mainland a lot cheaper, or maybe even at Costco or Walmart a lot cheaper. But to me, it's still like yeah, a bargain. All right. Well, anyway, probably time I wrap this up and give it a score out of 10. So let's have one last gulp. All right. Well, all in all, I have to say that I quite enjoy it, and I was hoping to find Bud Light Orange on my travels here, but I haven't encountered it yet. But if I do, I'll review it. But I've looked in a lot of liquor stores and grocery stores and haven't encountered it. But yeah, but what do I think about Bud Light Lime? Well, yeah, it's not too bad, and if you like Miller Chill, well the current formulation of it, you'll probably like this one a lot as well. So if you ever come to the US, it's definitely worth a try. All right, so in terms of a score out of 10, and I always score by style. So this is a light fruit beer, or fruit infused light lager. I would probably be inclined to give it a solid 8 out of 10. So there you go, folks, an 8 out of 10 for Bud Light Lime. So do give it a try if you ever have the opportunity. Anyway, I'm just going to kick back and enjoy the rest of this, and I'll see you all in the next review. But until then, fare thee well, all.